Hey there, good afternoon and welcome back. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. Got a mixture of some sunshine and some clouds for us throughout this afternoon. And we do expect that cloud cover to continue to build as we head towards this evening. Right now, taking a look at our Whataburger sky cam over Whataburger Field, getting a bit of the full picture of that passing cloud cover, only allowing for just a couple small glimpses of that blue sky and the sunshine that's going to remain to be the case for us as we end our day for us on this Tuesday. Looking at that temperature and feel like temperatures, we can see things are still warm and muggy across the area, adding towards why things are going to be feeling a bit warmer throughout some areas compared to others. Of course, along the coast, we're going to see only a bit of a smaller discrepancy between our feel like temperatures and our air temperatures. Here in Corpus Christi, sitting at 83 degrees, feeling like 88. Over Robstown, sitting at 84, but it feels like 90 still. And over in Kingsville, you guys are having that same effect with your air temperature sitting at 84 degrees, but it feels like 90 when you step outside your door. Looking at our dew point values kind of somewhat explains that picture of why things are feeling so much hotter than they actually are in terms of that difference from our air temperatures towards our feel like temperatures. All across the coastal bend, we're looking at that oppressive range for our dew point values. So that's, of course, depicting how much moisture is currently in our atmosphere. The more moisture, the more humidity, the higher we're going to see an increase as it relates towards our feel like temperatures. And that's all due towards those southeasterly winds that have been going at a pretty fast pace for us today. And that's kind of been continuing since this past weekend, seeing those winds going upwards around 25 miles an hour for our sustained winds. Still nearby that here in Corpus Christi with our winds clocking at 24 miles an hour, 22 mile an hour winds over in the Bluff and NAS Corpus Christi. But again, those are our sustained winds. Wind gusts, those are going closely nearby 40 miles an hour for us this afternoon, but thankfully those will start to take a bit of a dip for us later on tonight into the overnight hours, seeing those drop towards around 30, maybe up to 28, 26 mile an hour wind gusts at that point overnight. But then we will start to see those increase for us yet again for us tomorrow by midday and heading towards the afternoon, going back upwards around 36, maybe again approaching around 45 mile an hour winds gusts for us by tomorrow afternoon. But here's what else you can expect for your forecast for us this week. We'll continue to see a mixture of some sunshine and clouds for us, but again, it's not going to stop at all. The warm up in our temperatures still reaching towards the mid to upper 80s at the very least. We'll still be looking at windy and muggy conditions at least lasting through the first half of our work week as well. So that's just going to tie towards that moisture and humidity that we're going to continue to contend with in the forecast. But also we got a cold front that's going to pass on over the area on the latter half of this week, heading towards your weekend, and that moisture interacting with that cold front, that's what's going to give us our rain chances of seeing some showers, even some thunder showers passing on through later on this week too. But focusing first on the wind forecast, we can see things will remain to be on that heavy breezy side for us today and tomorrow on our Wednesday. So see a small drop off towards our wind speeds decreasing to around 20 mile an hour tops on our Thursday and our Friday. But with all this moisture and humidity, it is going to increase our heat risk for us a bit. So all across the coastal bend tomorrow, we'll be looking at a majority of us under that moderate zone, and with that orange color that you can see on the map, adding towards a little bit more of a heat risk that's going to be related towards that extra bit of moisture and humidity that's going to continue to build. But again, it's going to solve a positive purpose for us with that cold front that's going to pass on through in the latter half of this week. So we'll see a bit of a break coming in with those windy conditions and isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms into the weekend.